Okay. It should be working. Okay. Good. That's good. Alright. Good, I can see it. Let's test the sound. You're not gonna get me again, gang. I'll tell you that. Oh god. Why does it look like this? This sounds right. Okay. Good. Rougie. Oh, that's that thing with the terrible butt. Hello, everyone. My name is Allie. I'm from Okay to Be Fat because it is okay to be fat. Hello and welcome to your Yakuza stream. We stream all of the Yakuza games. This is Yakuza Dead Souls. One day I will get it right. Hello and welcome. I'll probably be the Kinzen before I get it right. It's Wednesday. It's Rougie Goda Wednesday. Hello. It's time to have a good time together. Heck yeah. Let me just reset this real quick. La la la. Let's go, baby. Okay, get back into it. There we go. Alright. So now, as we must do, we will say hello to Sega as we perform the special karaoke. Hello, Sega. I'm streaming Dead Souls. Thanks for unblocking the cutscenes on YouTube. I really appreciate that. Alright, I know the rules. Never thought I'd be doing karaoke with you, Kazzy. Let's see if we can get the highest score. Okay. Start singing. Me first. I'm going with Get to the Top. I can't believe that they said that rice was new. I was never gonna get that. Oi! Watch out for the kicking! Yeah! Heck yeah. I kind of want to go to Shine and see if I can get... Ooh. See if I can get the other hostess, because I'm like... I think it might be the best one, but I really want to see Ryuji do, like, the full duet. And that means I need hostessing. It means I need to do hostessing. So, That was awesome. Your interjections were right where I wanted them. You the man, Kazzy. Okay, you're on, Kazzy. All right. But I'm not going easy on you. Gilded Zed! Hey, you are the first. Welcome! Good game breaks over just now. Thank you. It was nice to see you. I guess I should be pretty good at this one by the time we get to Kiryu. Oops. He's on fire. Okay, those are fairly forgiving scores. Oh yeah, not bad, not bad. I knew you could do it, Kazzy. Almost brought tears to my eyes. Ha! I want to see you at the next Majima family banquet. I'll have you sing as a special guest. I know! You could do a duet with Saejima. He ain't half bad neither. Dot, dot, dot. Burger. Alright. Alright, and into the game. Hi, Twitch did a sneak and killed my notifications. God damn it, Twitch, why? Thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream. Well, yeah, like, what is wrong with Twitch? Do you not wish for people to watch your service? What is this? I hope you're doing well. It is wonky. Yeah. It is a wonky platform. Okay, so let's see. Well, I know. Okay. Let me just see if there's anything I need to move around. Oh, yes. I want to get, where is it? Yeah, this stuff. Okay. That's probably good. I'm at least more awake today, but phew, awful day emotion-wise. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Mr. Goda, are you heading into the quarantine zone? Yeah. I guess I'll finish up and then I'll go see the other hostess. That's my current plan, unless I get distracted. In which case, who knows? No, I do not need assistance. I looked at my Spotify Wrapped today, which I have been saving to look at with Josh because he said he wanted to see how well Sega Sound Team did this past year, and they were number 2. Oh. Twitch, why are you not notifying people that the stream is on? Ooh, good. You're here. My number 1 artist this year was Kishibashi, which tracks. He put out a new album in July called Cantos, and it is so fucking good. It is just a delight. I love Kishibashi. I'm listening to a lot of Kishibashi. But use the comments. My number 1 song for the year was a song that Jay sent to me last year by Max Cruz called Shadow in the Night. Like a retro 80s throwback. Jay knows me well. Oh, that does sound like very up and down. Well, I hope things are smoother in a good direction for you. But yeah, that was fun. Not what you said. I mean the Wrapped from Spotify. Sega Sound Team, aka Yakuza Music, has been my number 1 or number 2 every year since I've got Spotify, because the first thing that I did when I got Spotify was make a playlist of Yakuza music. Right on time. That's very like you. So where should we go? We're gonna hang out and do karaoke. Only karaoke. I listened to a lot of Darkwave, which is normal, but Manskin was still my top band, and that's fair because they've been my fave for a couple years. Roommate was all J-Rave, which is very normal for him. Yeah, they were like, you are into Japanese nerd music, and I was like, fucking, I guess Spotify. And then they gave me all these different genres, and I kept pointing out to Josh, these are all songs that I put on a specific chill playlist that I also listen to when I'm composing emails. That have nothing in common except that I find these songs soothing. I have a chill playlist and I have a move playlist. And the move playlist is move your ass, get up, do it. Get up, get unstuck, do it now. And there's a few Yakuza songs on there. Sounds good to me. I'll sing for you anytime. Shall we go then? Oh my gosh, y'all. I discovered something for like mechanical body movement stuff for my own personal body, which is I have a bad back. I've had a bad back for a really long time. I had a car accident. I got hurt playing soccer. I have a bad back. Also, I have bad joints. They hyperextend and go wibbledy-wobbledy all the time. So the upshot of that is that my back is out, like, a lot. And I've spent a lot of time, like, trying to pop it back in because, like, that fucking hurts. And like, rolling around on a spiky ball, like, rolling around on, like a foam roller, and, like, you know, just being like, dear God, fucking just spine, go back in, spine. And, like, to the point where it's, like, will hurt so bad, and it's not, like, clicking back in, and I'll end up, like, with bruises, which sounds worse than it is, because, like, I also bruise really easily. Like, I got problems. But a couple of weeks ago, I was so frustrated with some stuff that was happening that I just literally decided, there's sometimes where I'm just like, let's take it back to baby Allie. What would I have done? And I'm like, you know, rediscovering, like, loving puzzles and stuff like that. And I was just like, you know, I used to just lay face down on the floor. And I found it very comforting. And I was like, screw it. Nobody's here. I'm just going to do it. And, like, I think Josh was on a trip. And so I just, like, laid face down on the floor. And, because I used to sleep face down before I got, you know, booba. And also had, like, there was a braces situation with, like, face gear that meant that I couldn't sleep face down anymore. But, like, it was my favorite way to sleep face down when I was a baby. But, like, so I was laying face down on the floor, just, like, mentally zoning out and being like, no, 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 no. I do not want to deal. I do not want to deal. And I was just laying face down on the floor for, like, 5 minutes, being like, I'm just going to take 5 minutes and not deal. And so I did, and then the cats were like, what's going on? And they were like, you know, snooting me and stuff. And then, without having to do anything, without mashing on my back, nothing, it just went pop, 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 and, like, popped right back in. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Are you serious? I can just lie face down on a hard surface, and it'll pop itself back in? What the fuck? Jesus. What should I sing? I was just like, are you kidding? It's been this easy the whole time? It was Gravity! Unbelievable. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do karaoke for a while now. Let's head in. And now, when my back hurts, I just lay face down on the floor and, like, breathe for a while. And, kind of zone out. And the cats sniff me. And then, like, 9 times out of 10, my back just goes pop, pop, pop. And just right back. And I was like, accidental genius. I didn't defy gravity. Gravity defied my expectations. Hell yeah. Let's go. I have updates to report on the YouTube projects. Update number 1 is I have recorded audio. I redid all the audio last night. There no cats were screaming in the background, and I did it. And I'm now editing audio, which kind of sucks and is tedious. But it's got to be done. So, but it's a little easier than some of the audio edits I have to do because I did write a script. So it's really just about, like, taking out the pauses and the flubs. So that's cool. I'm, like, estimating, like, 20 minutes for this video. Like, that's my kind of feeling. But I've been astonishingly wrong about that in the past. So we'll just have to see until I get, like, actual edited audio and I know how long the pieces are, then I'll have, like, a pretty good idea. But the other thing is I've started putting together the Jordan Peterson redesigned suit paper dolls, and they look amazing. And I'm so happy with them. I'm putting them together with tape, and then I'm flipping them over and gluing a little bit of cardboard to the back just to give it a little bit of stability so it doesn't, like, twist. And then I'm going to glue, like, a popsicle stick with, like, string so I can, like, marionette them across the toy runway that I bought. And I did figure out that I had forgotten something. I knew I was going to forget something, but I had made moon jump boots and a moon head, but I didn't make any moon hands. And so now I'm making moon hands to go with the moon head and the moon jump feet with the Jesus outfit. There's no reason why it has to be the moon. The only reason why it's the moon is because I was like, if you're wearing a Jesus crucified wooden suit with your legs together, you're basically gonna have to pogo around. Do it for fashion! And so I was like, well, how's he gonna pogo around? And I was like, moon bounce shoes. Moon bounce shoes. Just get a big giant moon bounce shoe that you put both your feet in, like a little baby moon bounce trampoline, and you can bounce around for fashion, and it's fine. And so then I made a moon head after I thought of the moon jump. But I forgot to make moon hands, so I'm doing that. That's the update. Dot, 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 dot. Here we go. No one's taking this mic from me today. I know. I've been actually, I got to a certain point and I was like, I'm going to sneakily keep these away from the Discord and away from everybody so that it is a genuine surprise when y'all see the video, and hopefully we all get to watch it together. And that, like, people will be, like, hopefully surprised and pleased at the final product. But, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it, and so that's the most important thing. The second step on this is irritating, so I'm gonna have to watch, like, a video about Jordan Peterson, which feels very irritating, but that is the life that I have chosen. And then I guess I'll write stuff, but, like, yeah, I'm gonna try to film the terrible and amazing Batman drawings that I made, hopefully this weekend, and I gotta figure out what maybe the next thing is, because, like, once I finish drawing the moon hands, I'm gonna be out of thingies to draw, and I need more thingies to draw, so I'm gonna have to figure out what do about that. I have, like, 3 options that I'm kind of making, 4 options that I'm leaning towards, but, like, one of them requires me to finish a counted cross stitch, so probably not that one. The longest shit post I've ever made in counted cross stitch, maybe not that. Thingy 2 potential is another anime art school. That's a good one. That would be, like, about JoJo. Then thingy 3 option, I have this idea that I kind of want to do, like, basically something about how irritating it is to hear people talk about Vincent van Gogh and how he's not the tooth fairy of art. He was a real fucking person who actually lived, and stop making up like tooth fairy shit about this person who was a real person who lived. And also, he was the first weeb. So there's that. But like, I think the thing that I probably might go with, I think I'm just gonna start making Yakuza art, like more Yakuza art. I already have some Yakuza art, but I think I might start making some more Yakuza art, because I have a couple of Yakuza topics, and I haven't made a Yakuza video yet, and that feels kind of wrong at this point. Like, I feel like I need to bump up making a Yakuza video about these games. Rip to your irritation meter. Draw for the costumes. Nip Nops. He was the first weeb, okay? Vincent van Gogh is the first weeb. It's true. Starry Night is fan art of the Great Wave off of Kanagawa. It is. Look at them side by side. But I've got kind of two ideas for Yakuza. One is about how the Yakuza games deal with player choice, which I think is a pretty good one. But also the main thingy that I already wrote down bullet points for is people who think Infinite Wealth is a bad game are very wrong. They're very wrong. And I need to tell them that they're wrong, because they are. I'm like, how can you say something so wrong on the internet? Why would you lie? Anyway, what to sing? I'm like, I figure if I just keep making Yakuza art, I can, like, I don't know, just do something with that later. I already have some, though. I don't know. Will, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm like, I should do this karaoke. It's a whole thing. My diagnosis is that people are cheesed about the genre change to RPG, and that there's some, like, hostility towards retconning Yakuza 6, but Yakuza 6 was bad, so it's good that they retconned it. Sorry, no I'm not. I'm not sorry. So, that seems like it might be a rich vein to explore. Will, it has too much Kiryu in it. Right? Like, people were like, oh no, not another game with Kiryu. And I'm like, you are fake! You are a fake fan! What the fuck do you mean? You're upset to see Kiryu again? Do you like Yakuza games? Do you? Do you? Because I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Anyway, I have an amount of feelings about that, and all those feelings are that those people are wrong. Just, like, objectively wrong. Like, you can be right about, like, I don't prefer turn-based RPGs, but then you want to go through and nitpick the game in ways that you were not nitpicking other Yakuza games just to find proof that the new games aren't as good as the ones that you prefer because of the genre. Like, don't kid yourself that that's not what you're doing, because it is. Oh, we're getting spicy! It might be a little bit spicy. But you're not gonna say stuff about my... Like, Infinite Wealth is almost perfect. Yakuza so that was Yakuza Like a Dragon is 90% off on the Xbox One now. Good. When I first started playing Infinite Wealth, I got discouraged because Kiryu wasn't there immediately, and I got sad. And I don't like turn-based stuff as much. But I love the game, and it's good, and 6 sucked. I don't understand hating it. Yakuza 0 will always be my favorite, but Infinite Wealth is my number 2 now. I mean, Grushi does sound like a bodybuilder cheering you on. Like a sweet bro. Yeah, I love turn-based games, and like turn-based RPGs are my shit. Okay, like I played the original Dragon Warrior. Like it came with my Nintendo Power. I got it for free with Nintendo Power. So like that's how old I am into turn-based RPGs and JRPGs and shit. But like I don't think that you have to be like into RPG pain to love those games. They're so good. Like they're about forgiveness. Like, why are you so mad? Oh, that felt so good. You're really good at getting my blood pumping, Mr. Goda. Were you ever a cheerleader or something? Cheerleader? I think that there are people who like 6. I don't want to stereotype, but I am going to say from what I have seen, it seems to be like a lot of these people are young men and they're very invested in the masculine trope of, no, I must leave you for your own good, and then strolling off into the sunset and I guess abandoning your children for their own good. And I don't like that. As a trope, I think it's generally pretty bad. I think that, to your point, God Pasta, about Yakuza 0, although, Will, you won't get this because you haven't seen that one yet, but I feel like the way that Majima's story ends in Yakuza 0 is one of the only times I have ever seen a piece of media actually earn, I have to leave you for your own good. But you need to earn that because usually it's very bad. It is like, what if run away from all my problems, abandon all responsibility, and that is good? No. No. And Kiryu in Yakuza 6, he's not a young man. He is a middle-aged man with children. And that makes it very different. That's not an option at that point. You have responsibilities to children who need you. It's not cool. It's not like brave and like noble to abandon your children. They need you. Like, the people who love you, they want you around. So, like, go say you're sorry or whatever, but like, romanticizing running away from your problems as being like romantic and noble, I do not think is good. It is a very icky trope. I agree. I am so glad I'm not the only one hearing cheerleader inside Rougie power posing to get out. Yeah, I agree. I agree, God Pasta. Midlife crisis projected onto a character. It sounds like, well, yeah. There's a lot of weirdness going on in the main plot in Yakuza 6, and it's still good and worth playing because it's a Yakuza game. And there's a lot of good stuff in it. Good side content. Onomichi, like Onomichio, comes from Yakuza 6. So we can't just hate it or take it out of the timeline. We need that. There's a lot of like cool things that happen in that game. The spearfishing is great. Like, but I love seeing Kiryu with the baby. I was like in it until the ending, and then I was like, what the fuck? You do owe children in ways that you don't owe adults. Like, that's when I say, like, we don't owe other people relationships, I always try to say we don't owe other adults relationships. We do owe things to children because they are still growing, because they need us, and because they are vulnerable. Like, we have obligations when it is a child that we do not have always towards other adults. Like, children need their adults to take care of them. And, like, I feel incredibly strongly about that as someone who did not get that as a child. Like, it's not okay. Like, once you've had kids, you have to think about things differently. And if you, like, don't have kids, don't take on an orphanage. If you want to be, like, wandering around fancy free, like, that's not how it works. My ribs are finally back in place today. Oh, that's good. You have the furry baby on your hip. Oh, the babes. Foxy is just currently engaged in laying on top of the one heat vent that's in the floor. That's her vent. She really likes it. It's in the floor and it's directly she can lay on it on the carpet. I don't think we're getting any heat out of that vent. I think Foxy's getting it all. Whew, that felt awesome. You're so much fun, Mr. Goda. And you got a great voice. I had a great time. Shall we head back to the club? Sure. Oh, shit. Oh, no! I didn't change my clothes. It's what you said about having a furry baby on your hip specifically reminded me of Foxy. Ooh, I've got mail. Because when Foxy was a baby, she basically made me carry her around like a doll all the time, or she would just scream and scream and scream. And she has a very, like, shrieky scream. So it's not fun to listen to. Yay, it's from one of my friends from the Maid Cafe. What's it say? Everybody's worried. Hurry back. Ha, see that? You're not the only one missing old friends. I suppose not. I just gotta get back there. But first, I've gotta reply. You'll get back there. Just keep believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that Maid Cafe feeling. Street lights, Maid Cafe, aha! Right. Thank you for the escort. Ready to enjoy a few drinks at the club? Oh God, I didn't change my clothes! Thank you for the escort. What do you think? It's the one you gave me. I love it. Ooh, I was thinking before that you'd look great in a period costume. Do you ever get dressed up in a kimono or whatnot? Don't know about kimonos, but I like katanas. Got a dozen or so. Really? Wow. I'd love to see them. You have to bring them in next time. I ain't one to talk, but you do know packing a sword's been illegal for a while now, right? Pretty much since the Meiji Restoration. Pretty much. Have you decided? What is she like? Beer? I'll take this. Oh good, yes, it was beer. And fruit plate. Ooh, I love that. You'll have to share. Alright. Non-skippable ordering cutscene. Yep. I didn't realize if I gave her the maid costume she asked for that she would wear it. So what's new, Mr. Goda? Heard any interesting tidbits lately? I could use a bit of pleasant distraction to get my mind off the situation outside. Let's see. Oh God, it's 777 Town! Have you heard of 777 Town? Everybody's talking about it. Ooh, I think I saw an ad for it somewhere. What is it exactly? This website where you can play pachinko and slots for free. You can even do it from your phone. There's something like 150 machines from 30 different companies. I've sat and watched friends play pachinko before, but I've never played it myself. Maybe I'll give it a try. A website seems a lot more welcoming than a pachinko parlor. 777 Town, they paid for ads. Yeah, I've been meaning to check it out too. No, you haven't. Rougie. Whatever happened with that web forum? It's only gotten worse, I'm afraid. They've started making wild accusations with no grounds whatsoever. So why don't you correct them? I tried. They accused me of being a fake. I don't know if I'll ever be able to go back to work at the Maid Cafe. Gotta trust in your friends. You've been through a lot together. They'll welcome you back. But what about the customers? I can't work as a maid if my masters hate me. Yeah. Your friends will help out. If the guys won't believe you, they'll believe the other girls. You gotta learn to rely on other folks sometimes. Alright, this isn't just my problem. I've made trouble for the whole cafe. I'll speak with all of them once I'm able to, and we'll come up with a solution together. Do you suppose Kamurocho will ever be the same again?
Of course it will. I ain't about to let zombies have it.
You really think so? It can't possibly happen too soon for me.
What's got you worrying?
Well, it turns out there's a big cosplay event next month.
What now?
People dress up as anime characters and dance, or pose for photos, all sorts of things. You should come with me.
Sure. Sure, why not? After seeing zombies, nothing's too weird for me. Bring it on.
No reason to make it sound so scary. It's a party, not a haunted house.
Yeah? Just so I show up and start scaring everybody off, that is.
Oh, hardly. So few people have the build to play the really buff characters. You'd be a huge hit. Come to think of it, you kind of look like an anime character anyway. You don't see many men that built and stacked out of beef.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or not.
Beef stacked beef. But yes, I'm sure they'll be all over you there. You'll come, won't you?
Ugh, I ain't so sure I want to now.
Ooh, big news, Mr. Goda.
Yeah?
I was tapped to perform at an event through my personal site.
That's right, you're also in showbiz. Modeling and singing, right?
But this isn't just any event, it's in France. They want me to perform in France.
Whoa, that is pretty big. Sounds like a perfect chance to make those dreams come true.
She wants to be an international celebrity so she can show the world the glory of Japanese moe culture. Doesn't it? But I don't see how I can leave Kamurocho now. I may have to turn them down.
Yeah. You can't give up. Give up, and you're never getting out of here. Or is this all happening next week?
Oh no, it's still 6 months off.
Piece of cake then. You plan on being cooped up in here for half a year?
Well, no, but I have no real idea of how long the situation outside will last.
Relax. I'll have you out of here in a couple of days tops. Accept the damn offer.
When you say that, it's actually convincing. Alright, I'll tell them to expect me. Stay! Fancy another round?
Hell yeah. Give me that biru. Okay.
Alright, now I just gotta get out of here without pissing her off. Okay. Order placing.
Well, here's to you. What sort of guy do you like?
I would have to say it's tsundere.
Tsundere? What's that?
The hot and cold type. Someone who's usually prickly and proud, but when it's just the two of us, he's a big teddy bear.
I think I know the type.
Something about that duality is delightful. Wow, these are all terrible. These are all terrible. I don't want to piss her off. I guess.
I won't stand for a guy who hits his woman, tsundere or not, picking on the weaks for scum.
Oh, I don't mean to suggest he's violent. I abhor abusive men as well. I just mean he puts on a tough face with others and only shows his vulnerable side to me. I ain't showing that kind of weakness to anybody, least of all my woman. But at least we've established that you'd never hit her either. What the hell? What? Okay, let's just move on. Weird. Can I ask you a serious question? Uh-oh. What's that? Do you believe in extraterrestrials, Mr. Goda? Holy shit! Huh? I'm absolutely certain they exist, and no one believes me, but I've seen a UFO in person. Oh no, it's turning into Dandadan. Sure, why wouldn't there be aliens? Sure, why wouldn't there be aliens? Girl, what? What's the fuss? What's the... Really? No one else believes me. Well, come on. The streets are covered in zombies. Why not aliens, too? This game was originally supposed to be aliens and not zombies. Say you're right, but then what sort of space Yakuza would you be if you took a narrow-minded view on aliens? It is Dandadan time! How long are you gonna keep bringing that up? Next time I see a UFO, I'll snap a photo and send it your way. I went out back into the alley to see what was going on outside today, and a dog barked at me. I was so startled that I fell into a puddle. Serious? Wouldn't have figured you for the clumsy type. I was scared half to death. I thought it was a zombie coming after me. Could have been. Glad it was just a mutt. Still, I can't picture you stumbling over yourself like that. Well, you've only ever seen me sitting down. Here, it's the waiters who need poise. Come and see me at the maid cafe before making any assumptions. This is the second game in a row where we've had, like, clumsy girls are cute. And, like, you know what? As a clumsy girl, I'm here for it. Like, I'm like, oh, is it cute? I don't know. It feels just scorchingly embarrassing. The delay is so significant being in Alaska, but that's okay because it's fun to yell "Dandadan" and wait for it to catch up. I'm gonna pick that. Clumsy could be cute, especially as a maid. I'm not clumsy. I'll have you know I'm quite skillful in my work. Oh no, she hated that. Hey, I'm just saying, guys like girls who are a little ditzy, more in the super perfect types. That also works in my favor. A clumsy maid might seem cute in theory, but she'd be a royal nuisance in practice. A maid is only as good as her service to her master. I tripped up the stairs daily at school and I was not feeling cute. Yeah, same, and also did not feel cute. Although, apparently, more than once, I have tripped over nothing. Nothing. Just my own feet. Absolutely nothing. And almost fell. And some guy has caught me. Right? This has happened a bunch of times. And Josh is like, no, it's great. Like, okay, well, at least you like it. Yeah, maybe so. Guess you got your professional pride. One of those guys was Ben Affleck. Oh, is it that time already? Afraid so. I messed it up! Thanks. Oh, man. Do you ever choke on the air, too? Yeah, sometimes. I also walk around talking to myself out loud. I had so much fun. Good. Until next time. Sometimes I'll say something out loud and Josh will be like, what do you mean? Or what did you say? And I'm just like, oh man, it's gonna take so long to explain this. Am I lore dropping? What about Ben Affleck? I'm taking a break. It gets kind of lonely just sitting here alone staring off into space. I guess that's why our customers come to the club. What do you do when you have spare time, Mr. Goda? Vlog, I guess? That's good. Alright, now I gotta swap out my equipment. Yeah, I was at a Barnes & Noble and I tripped, as I am wont to do. It's not a long story, I just tripped and then somebody caught me and I looked up and it was Ben Affleck. And then I said, oh! And I made some noise because, like I didn't say anything. I didn't say words. I just went like, bah! Like that. And then he said, are you okay? And I said, yes? And then he said, okay. And I was like, and I just stood there. And then the cashier ran, and he left. And the cashier ran up to me and screamed at me, that was Ben Affleck! You fell and he caught you! And I said, yeah? And that's what happened. I was living in Savannah at the time. Yeah, I was just like, I was very confused because you're not expecting to just be walking around a random Barnes & Noble that's attached to a mall and then some ginormous celebrity is there. Like, that's not normal. That's not normal. And it felt like someone had they'd taken a small hammer and wanged me in the reality part of my brain because I was just like, this does not compute. Yes, I did have a brush with Batman. Yes, that's true. He was nice. He didn't let me fall. And, he's very tall. That's all I have. I also did something extremely dorky afterwards. I guess I'll tell you that part too. I have been, in my life, prior to the drop-off in quality, a Kevin Smith fan of Kevin Smith movies. Because it was, this was in the early 2000s, right? And so, the kind of drop-off in quality had not happened. So after I came to my senses, here's what I did. I could see Ben Affleck getting into his Hummer across the parking lot. So I ran out of the Barnes & Noble, threw the doors open, and I screamed, Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo. Like a dork. And then he kind of nodded, and then he got in his Hummer and drove away. And that's the end of that. A lot of celebrities come up here to have Alaska adventures and be away from the paparazzi, so the amount of times I've run into celebrities is numerous. Like, I get that, and, like, Savannah is a big tourist town, like, for some stuff, but it's not, like, LA or anything, like, you know, I mean, like, it's more like O-Town is playing at the mall. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're not usually getting top tier celebrities in that part of Georgia. It's just not usual. Although, like, I don't know, Tybee Island is right there, and that's like a nice like resort place. But like, it was the mall. It was the mall. Who's like not expecting to see the mall? I don't know. What? That's what happened. You know it has to be true because it's so freaking dorky. And I look like a dork. Like, that's how you know it's real. Because at no part of this did I acquit myself in a cool way. Like, at all. From top to bottom, I am a dork and a clumsy dork and a weirdo, and that's how you know it's true. The oddest part is usually when I was working house parties on the mountains or the middle of nowhere woods. Whoa. I've been working on my blog during breaks. Yeah? Help pass the time? Absolutely. I gave a detailed account of what's been happening. It was fun. I mean, this was when Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, like, the Bennifer time. And so people that I told that story to were like, was J-Lo there? And I was like, no, she wasn't. It was just Ben Affleck and a couple other people at the mall. At the Barnes and Noble at the mall. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have anything else than that. That's all that happened. Patrick Stewart is really nice and lovely, and Nicolas Cage is as odd as you think he is. I mean, yeah, that tracks. Both of those kind of track. Maybe I should write a book. Nothing slows you down, huh? I mean, when I was tabling at comics, I met a number of, like, kind of celebrities, from, like, hanging out at conventions, but maybe I'll tell another story about that later. Oh, yes! She loves the cologne. I don't need to give her a present. Have you decided? But, like, I don't know, it's a convention. You're kind of expecting there to be celebrities. Like, if you turn around and see Ernie Hudson at a convention that's for, like, stuff like that, it's not, like, as, like, startling, I feel like. Ernie Hudson is a very nice man. I also met a number of Buffy actors. And they were mostly very lovely. You know, when they're doing convention appearances, like, actors from stuff like that, they know that this is, like, your, like, one experience with them, so, like, they're kind of on and working, usually. Yeah, it's, like, way wilder when it's, like, super unexpected, and you just turn around and it's, like, freaking Ben Affleck's right there. Like, not just right there, but, like, holding you up so you don't fall down. Like, how? I don't know. I I would have totally eaten it if he hadn't been there. I'll tell you that. I was about to, like, eat floor. And because of Ben Affleck, I did not. So, I've had a little bit of a soft spot for him since then. I have run into James Marsters at a convention, and he was lovely. Like, we ended up talking for a long time while the his handler was trying to move us along, because I was like, you know, he had said something about Shakespeare, and I was like, oh, I have a theater degree, and then he really wanted to talk about theater, but like, just so nice, very engaged, has very strong opinions about Hamlet, as do I. It's also awkward when your text tone is "make it so" and it goes off. I would have to say curry. Curry? It's pretty simple, ain't it? Any fool can make that. I hope you're not confusing my specialty curry with something that comes out of a box. Huh? Oh, yeah? What's so special about it? Yeah, we talked about, like, Hamlet, and we talked about Macbeth, and, like, gender swapping, like, certain Shakespeare plays to give, like, actresses better roles and stuff, and, like, what are the good roles, and, like, how old should someone be before, like, you know, maybe they shouldn't be playing Hamlet anymore, whatever. I'm like, should I say this? Can you even be a theater kid without strong opinions on Hamlet? Probably not. I mix my own curry from ground spices, and then I make the roux from scratch as well. Is it any good? All the fancy ingredients in the world won't help if it tastes bad. God damn it, Rougie! Of course. There's no sense in worrying about the process if the results aren't on track. The flavor is top class. Ooh. Yeah? Then I'd love to try some. Got me all hungry now. I told a story about James Marsters meeting him, and then I didn't want to say that it was him because I didn't want a bunch of people to tag him in it, because it was a little bit like, oh, tee-hee-hee-hee. But, like, he's very flirty. And I was into it. I was like, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say who this was, because you all are gonna tag him in it, and that would be embarrassing. So, no, now no one gets to know. Oh, right. Then I'll have to fix some the next chance I get. I think you'll be impressed. Nice. I'm starving all of a sudden. Mind if I order us a fruit plate? Sure. Yeah, you do have to be careful. I mean, like, I don't want to make it sound like I was not, you know, inexpertly flirting back, or like that it was not, like that it was unwelcome, because it was not. It was extremely welcome, and I was like, hee hee hee. James Marsters was just like indiscriminately flirting with everybody because, like, he's hot and he knows that, and, like, you know, he gets paid for being hot and good at acting, which he is both of those things. Should I just say, I don't know. I don't want to make him sound bad because it wasn't bad. I was into it. Excellent. Oh, waiter. Do you like movies, Mr. Goda? Alright. It was not bad. I just, I feel like now I'm making it sound worse by not just saying. Yeah, there are people. I mean, I also don't, want to encourage people who are not James Marsters to say flirty things to me, which I, on the stream or, on social media or in my YouTube comments. No. Are you James Marsters? Then no. You can't. No. Are you Josh? Are you James Marsters? Are you Kristen Stewart? Then no. The answer is no. Do not.
Yoshi, yoshi. Yoshi, yoshi.
Oh, big stretch. But yeah, okay, to be general about it, I caught James Marsters, kind of checking me out. And then he saw that I caught him, and then he looked at me with this, shit-eating grin, and then I went, hee. Pretty much exactly like that. I was like, ah, ha, ha. Like you do. And, I was there with a friend who was a guy, and he was like, oh, so it's okay if James Marsters does that and not just random people? And I was like, yes, because it's James Marsters, and he is hot, and he doesn't mean anything by it. Clearly. He's not gonna follow me home. He's normal. He's flirting with everybody, so it's fine. He was very sweet. And I was extremely flattered. Some people know how to be flirty in a playful way that doesn't make people uncomfortable. And some people do not know how to do that. I'm not very good at it, so I don't do it. I just, I just kind of was, giggled. Because, I don't know, it was very flattering. It's not a big deal. But I don't want people to, bother him. So I was nobody's gonna, troll through this and pick it out so that they can bother him. So it's, fine. But, I'm not gonna say that on Twitter so that people can immediately, tag his PR people or whoever's running his social media is what the fuck? No! It is an art, and some people are very good at it. And, some people view flirting as a way to make other people feel special or feel good about themselves. And, those people are very good at that a lot of times. And, that's special. And I think it's a talent, I don't have that talent. I don't have that talent. I'm not. The way I got Josh to go out with me was not by flirting with him. I mean, for one thing, we met on a website. But, also, I was just do you want to go out with me? I just asked him, let's go out. Let's go out. And so we did. I bet you're into the animated ones. I'm a horror fan, actually. Horror? Blood and guts and monsters and all that? They're so fun. That feeling of tension the whole time you're watching is amazing. Yeah, I like making
making people feel nice. I just try to do it by being nice with people and then keeping my like online interactions with people like completely non-sexual and non-romantic and just no. Absolutely not. You're not James Marsters. We are not at a con. No. Like, you would think that stuff would, like, mostly, like, it did mostly stop when I got, like, very publicly married to a dude. But, it didn't stop completely. And every so often I have to be like, hey, cut it out. I do not want to have to manage that kind of thing. Like, no. There's a reason why there's, like, none of that. I don't want none of that. Because, like, that shit spirals off the rails very fast. I don't want anyone to get their feelings hurt. And I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. Including me. The slow build that has you holding your breath. And then the big jump out moment where it bursts out in a scream. It's exhausting, but great. Sounds bad for your health. What if your heart stops or something? I guess that's part of the suspense. Not knowing if I'll survive long enough to walk out of the theater. If anything, though, that feeling of excitement makes me feel alive. Ooh. Yeah? Maybe I'll check one out then. Let me know next time there's a good one on. Ooh, I know the perfect one. It's a zombie film, but with comedy bits mixed in with the horror. Shaun of the Dead. I'm good on zombies, thanks. Alright, let me leave. Let me leave while she still likes me all the bars, please. I have a proposal, Mr. Goda. This is a reminder to everybody listening. Yakuzamas, the stream anniversary, is on the 23rd. Yakuzamas on the 23rd. I will be on cam. I will be showing you comics that I made when I was a baby. And, I don't know. Maybe I'll read that fanfic again if y'all want me to. I can have it up. We'll figure it out. I'm like, I don't know if showing those comics is going to take that long, but we'll see. I have a proposal, Mr. Goda. No, yeah? We've known each other for a while now. I think it's time we came up with nicknames for one another. Huh? How? Like what? Your first name is Ryuji, isn't it? How about Ryuji? What's yours then? I ain't gonna be the only one doing this, you know. No, of course not. Ai is tough to work with. Ai? Huh? Sound like a sailor. Right? Maybe we should just stick with plain old Ai. You never call me by name anyway. Maybe. Why don't you call me Ai instead of just you? As a nickname, I mean. The nickname stage! Aye. You want me to call you by your name as a pet name? Are you sure that counts? Absolutely! Thanks, Ryuji! Stick with plain old Ryuji, thanks. Yes! Leave! 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 I should probably get going. So soon? Fancy business card! Fancy business card. Alright, now I gotta run up to the one on the top of the map. Fancy business card. Hell yeah. Thanks. Mr. Goda. Ooh, I just love you. See you soon.
All right. Miyuji?
Oh my god, Miyuji. Alright, it's time to get the forklift. That's good. Alright, let's go. Oh, you're fine. Oh, the pop-up, guys. It's a shame. Alright, let's get it. Let's do it. My indestructible armored tank, the forklift. Man, look at the turning radius on that thing. Wow. Gotcha. Oh, there he is. Weird Katamari guy. Boom. One hit. One hit, one kill. No, your Molotov cocktails don't do shit because I'm in the forklift. Fuck you. I'm in the forklift. Boom. Eat that, bitch. Time to get on the forklift. Boo. Fuck this. I don't have to do that. I guess I could just blow up whatever that is. Alright, I just want to introduce everybody. Oh, fuck, you followed me, you little bastard. It goes whom when you kill one of them dudes. Alright, cool. Alright, now that we're done with that, I just want to show everybody once more the cast list for Tower Battle game with, or movie with Gandalf and guy from Mass Effect. MDC Pictures presents a Michael Muffin production in association with Donald Sandwich, Dorfin, Rachel Hamburger, Anthony Fried Potato, Adrian Frankfurt, and Alex Hot Dog. Music by Michael Muffin. Costume designer Donald Sandwich. Editor Rachel Hamburger. Production designer Anthony Fried Potato. Director of photography Alex Hot Dog. Produced by Michael Muffin, who did a lot of work on this. Screenplay by Donald Sandwich and directed by Michael Muffin. The legend! No one works harder than Michael Muffin. I wonder if the baseball thing. Yes, the baseball's still here.
butthole. Get back here and get hit by a baseball. That guy keeps trying to run up to me. I just keep hitting him with baseball. Anybody else? Hey, nice to see you! I have infinity baseballs. This guy's trying to get me, but he can't get past the baseballs. How you doing, 14? I hope well. Anybody else? Oh, several. Smackity smack. This really should have like yakety sax underneath it. Alright, that's probably enough. Cleared out them monster guys, didn't it? Holy crap! Whoa! Alright, to the hostess club, I guess. Oh, fuck me! No! No, Katamari man. I'm not dealing with you. Fuck off. I gotta open it. Pretty okay. Partner had a day off and we've been cleaning. Oh, nice! I've been putting together Jordan Peterson's Suits paper dolls, and I realized I was missing moon hands, so now I'm drawing the moon hands. And I've been editing audio that does not have a cat screaming in the background. So that's better, even though audio editing is my least favorite task in making these videos. It's just boring. It's just kind of boring and tedious, and like you can't distract yourself by listening to something else because you have to listen to the ding-dang audio and it's just not that interesting. So, Monsters? These things? Can you clear them out for me? So... Get off! I hate those little flying dudes. God, that's so irritating. Whom. Hey, those things that were outside are all gone now. Really? That's such a relief. Alright, open up. Alright, I'm ready. I had my year-end review at work and that went well, so that's nice. The cats have been mainly coexisting peacefully, which is also nice. It's like not bad. I've definitely had worse days than this. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Hello, I have returned. Hello, sir. Welcome to Jewel. We appreciate your coming despite the situation out there. We make absolutely certain that zombies can't get in, so you can relax here and have a good time. Would you like to enter our establishment? Yes. I don't have anybody. We have to meet 3 of them, and then the last one will be the one. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Miyabi. Hello.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Ryuji Goda. You don't gotta be so nervous, you know. You ain't scared of me, are you? No. I really like guys who look like the bad boy type. I just love your style. I didn't expect that coming from you, but make no mistake. I don't just look like the type. I am the type. That's even better. I bet you have some really exciting stories to tell. Yeah, I got a few. Is that the kind of thing you like to hear about? Yes, please. I'm fascinated by that kind of thing. Alright, if you say so. Let's see. Where should I start? Hello. It's Yuna. Yuna des. What kind of girl do you like, Mr. Goda? Huh? I mean, didn't you go to MEB or something and tell them that you wanted a club with a specific kind of girl? That's the men's entertainment booth.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't got a specific preference. I just like to sit down and see what kind of girl's gonna show up. Hee hee. You like to gamble then, is that it? I don't really care that much. I can always have them switch if I don't care for the girl I get. Or I can request somebody else. It's not a problem. That's a very philosophical way to enjoy a club. Don't most men want to find a girl they really like and get close to her? I don't come to try to get close to a girl. As long as I can drink in a fun atmosphere, that's enough for me. Wow, Mr. Goda, you're pretty straight-laced when it comes to women, aren't you? I'll have to do my best to get you to request me next time. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone has requested me. Please stay and enjoy yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me. Mr. Goda, are you from somewhere other than Japan by any chance? Huh? What makes you ask that? Oh, forgive me. It's just something about your face. I'm Chinese myself, so I was curious. Huh. You don't have to apologize. You're right. But you're the first one who ever guessed it. Oh, Christ. Really? That makes me happy somehow. I could tell you were a foreigner, too. Somewhere along the way, I got pretty good at noticing that kind of thing. I don't know why. Okay, first of all, no, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you didn't. Oh my God, I can't, no. We're not gonna recap that. I do like Yakuza. I like Kiwami too. Like, there's a lot to like about it. There's so much to like about it. The part where people keep being secretly Korean is a little, ooh, I don't know about this. Yeah. Usually people can't tell. It's amazing you could tell right away. I mean, so he says. I don't think that you can tell someone's nationality by what their face looks like. Did you always live in Kansai, Mr. Goda? Yeah, I didn't come over here until recently. Where are you from in China? Shanghai. Shanghai, eh? So that means you speak Shanghainese? Can you speak Mandarin or Cantonese too? Well, I teach Chinese, so I do understand them both to some extent, but they're difficult. I know it's more extreme in China, but that kind of thing happens in Japan too. Sometimes folks don't understand my Kansai dialect, his Kansai ben. Hee. It must be difficult. Hello, I'm Hina. Alright, this is our real hostess.
Kanpai.
I'm Hina Sakuragi. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Ryuji Goda. How old are you anyway? Ryuji, is that polite? I'm 20 years old. Huh. 20, eh? Hey, you were just thinking I looked too childish to be 20, weren't you? What are you talking about? I didn't say anything. But I always get told that I look childish or that I seem empty-headed. Don't worry about it so much. Just let people get the chance to know you naturally without getting so defensive. But I don't like people having the wrong idea about me. What good is it if they tell me later I'm not anything like they thought? I agree. People can get a completely false impression of us before we even know it.
Yeah.
But I don't like girls that are in denial about who they really are either. So be yourself, and if it don't work, it weren't meant to be. Wow, Mr. Goda, that's very good advice. I have to admit, I'm impressed. You know, I'm having a hard time increasing the number of customers who request me. Really? Seems to me you'd be real popular. Apparently not. And even when I do get some requests, those customers stop coming to the club after a while. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. Same thing happens with me. They just stop coming all of a sudden. Well, maybe they got ate by zombies, y'all. Maybe that. Who knows? Maybe it's something you need to work on. I think maybe it's because they like a more airheaded type of girl. And I'm the capable and reliable type. It's probably because of the zombies.
Yeah.
It's probably because of the zombies. The customers can't get to the club with Kamurocho the way that it is. Yes, I suppose that's true. But this kind of thing was happening even before that. It must be my fault.
Huh?
Just convince yourself it's because of the zombies. Your customers won't come back if you look all upset like that. Relax. Be positive. Ha, you're every bit as dynamic as you look. I guess you're right. Maybe I shouldn't obsess over it.
Best thing to do is just be yourself. Ryuji Goda's giving good advice here.
Maybe it's calling other girls airheads. I mean, it might be that. That's kind of rude.
That's great advice. Thank you. What? It's that time already?
Guess so. Business card.
I'm Hina. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Same here.
Business card. Business card.
Yeah, I'll ask for her. Bye.
I just want to do the, I want to do the duet. And that means I gotta, get this girl to like Ryuji. And so we must progress.
Oh, did I get an email?
This is Hina. Thanks for today. I had a great time talking with you, Mr. Goda. I feel like you and I see eye to eye, right? I spent a lot of time thinking about things like that. I want to get to know you a bit better, and I want to tell you more myself. Come and see me again, okay? That's a lot of emojis.
Don't try to get ahead by kicking down other girls. That's not cool. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Hina. That is a pretty dress.
It's so nice to see you. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Hina. It's very nice to meet you.
Same here.
What would you like to order?
Okay, Hina, what do you like? Is it... No one's liked this one so far, so I'm going to try it. Cassis Orange. No reaction. Something to eat.
Do you hate pickles too?
She likes pickles! Oh my god, everyone else has hated pickles. To like an extreme degree. Now I have to try pickles on everybody.
Kanpai.
Hi, dozo. Have you spent a lot of time in Kamurocho, Mr. Goda?
Yeah.
Nah, I used to just visit every once in a while for work. Back when I lived in Osaka. How about you? Where are you from? I'm from Shizuoka. I thought I'd come and work at a hostess club and save up some money, improve myself, and gain some success in the world.
Oh.
Good for you. You're a girl with guts. I like that. But look how things are working out for us. We came all this way to Kamurocho only to have this happen. Yeah, but you made the bold move. Came out here from the countryside, so you gotta hang in there. I guess you're right. We country hicks have to stick together and work hard, right? What are you gonna work hard at? With things the way they are in Kamurocho, you can't be getting much business here at the club. When there aren't any customers, I use that time to exercise and strategize. I must be prepared in case I get chased by those zombies. Oh, yeah? You're a lot more kick-ass than you look. Figure you'd be sitting around and drinking. Huh. I'll
have you know I'm a very active and ambitious person. I've got plans in life, and I intend to go places. Oh God, she got pissy so fast.
すまんな。
Oh, yeah? Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can believe you're doing all you can to survive. Keep it up then.
I will. You be careful out there too, Mr. Goda.
Jesus, this one's prickly.
By the way, what do you do for work, Mr. Goda?
I'm a takoyaki chef. I'm still in training though.
You're a chef? No wonder I feel so at ease with you.
Huh?
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
My dad's a chef too. My family has a sushi shop.
Well, what do you know?
My dad used to make sushi for me all the time when I was little. Will you bring me some of your takoyaki sometime?
Yeah?
Nah, I ain't good enough yet. Pops won't give my takoyaki the nod yet.
Is Pops your boss? He sounds very exacting.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't happy with my results yet myself. It is a business though, so I'm already serving customers, but I got a ways to go.
I love that in a man. When your takoyaki is ready, I'd love to try it.
Whoa.
Sure, just give me a little time.
The economy is so bad lately, isn't it?
何?
What's with the talk about the economy? You sound like an old man.
Don't you watch the news or read the papers?
I ain't got time for that.
But you're in the service industry. You have to be up on things.
Where's all this coming from? What are you, some kind of number cruncher?
No, but I like to keep up on the state of things. I read all the economic news I can find.
ほんまかいな。
Is that right? Ugh, sounds like a boring subject to me, but to each his own.
My dream is to have my own business someday, so I'm making sure I'm well informed.
I don't gotta pay attention to that stuff. All I gotta do is know how to make great takoyaki, and money will just roll in.
But that alone isn't enough. You have to know how to run your shop so you don't go under. Oh my God!
I don't like fussing over the details. All a man's gotta focus on is improving his skill.
But that's not true. I bet your boss is staying on top of all the details, even if you didn't notice him doing it.
何?
You think? Maybe Pops is keeping an eye on that stuff when I ain't looking.
Mr. Goda, I think you need to study a little bit more. Your boss can't entrust the shop to you the way that things stand now. Dot, dot, dot. What? It's that time already?
Guess so. Jesus, that went poorly.
Man! She just gave me the pageant wave. It's not great.
Oh boy.
Well, let's see. You seem solid as a rock, sharp as a tack, always calm and composed. You're from Kansai, but you're not the type who jokes around all the time. I like that. I know you're busy, but come and see me again sometime, okay?
So I'll write back. Come and see you again soon. Well, it's time to go back. Ah! Fuck off! I ain't gotta do none of that if I don't want to. Goodbye. Chase me if you dare. missing? Nah, he's stuck back there. I hate them little ding-dangers. They're scooty and I don't like it. They spit things at you. It's nasty. Yeah, whatever, man. Bye. Okay. I shot the Katamari guy with a tank, okay? I shot him with a whole tank, and it didn't do shit. I ran into him with a forklift, and it was an insta-kill. Oh, fuck off. Forklift, my beloved, let us go. Holy shit, you could go all the way up here? I'm gonna get stuck again. Fuck. Nah, it's alright. You take the forklift everywhere. That's right, Katamari man. Just instant kill. Tank? No. Forklift? Yes. Oh, hey, Forstein, if you're still there, remind me to ask you something later. When we're not live on the stream, I'll ask you in Discord, but, I might forget. So if I don't come to you and ask you a question, just boot me. Spider-Man. Yeah, I feel like I really got the hang of forklift. I might as well sell some plates since I'm over here and I have the forklift. Can I go in? Thank you. Yeah, if you forget to, I mean, whatever. I'll figure it out eventually. It's not like a dire question or anything. It's pretty light, so no problem. Here we go. Thank you. That's paid for all my hostessing. Whoop, whoop. Downloadable content. There is DLC still. It's free now, which is nice. One-shots zombies, they make a fun thud noise, it's pretty cool to drive. It's got like basically infinity like armor and fuel. Like, I mean, I suppose I could run it out of fuel if I kept going with it, but like... I don't know, there's something so good. It's just so good. There's something so good about it. It's just total mayhem. Hey, bud. Goodbye. Stop pulling out Molotov cocktails, you butthole. Rude. That's no good. I mean, it's fine, but it's not that great right now. I guess I could have done another hostess club, but I thought there probably wasn't enough time, so... Alright, I'm gonna leave, and we'll go look for busty pianos. I could probably keep it longer if I was trying harder to not get blown up. And now we load. Let us load. We ride. We load. Oh, okay. I should put some stuff away. Let's move items. Mostly just those. Alright, cool. I've come to a decision, Mr. Goda. Yeah? I'm leaving the quarantine zone and going to the maid cafe. I've thought long and hard on it, and I need to set the record straight. You sure about this? Yes, but I wanted to be sure to let you know before I left. Seeing as this may be the last time we'll get to speak. You think I'm just gonna let you waltz off on your own? Please, don't try to stop me. Damn it, I ain't stopping you. I'm going with. What? But it's too dangerous. I'd rather risk my neck than run into you later as a zombie. Sit tight. I'm on my way there. alright. I'll be here. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Because it's just right up the road. Bastard Keanu, where did you go? Can we find them? I don't know, buddy. It looks like you just kind of fell down. There he is! Master Keanu! It's him! Yeah! Hell yeah! Blessings, blessings, blessings on everyone! You've been blessed by a rectangular busted Keanu. What is this? Who are you? No, I'm not ready. Oh, I forgot about that. That's his sister mission. His fake sister mission. Blessings. Let's see what we got in Club Sega. Let's see, we have something I can't play. Virtua Fighter 5, which I also cannot play. Boxelios 1 and 2. Crate machine with birdies in it. Alright, let's do it.
横に移動します。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。移動します。うまく狙えましたか？
Alright, let's get it, UFO catcher, let's go!
自動で動きます。
Yeah! I'm reteaching myself digital drawing while drawing something for someone, and I would appreciate any encouragement. I encourage you, you know, like, are you using a tablet? I don't know. I've never used a tablet. I honestly, if you can draw with a tablet or draw digitally, you're one up on me, because I tried to learn how to draw with a tablet, and then I went, ew, this is hard, and then I stopped and just went back to pen and paper. So, like, don't be like me. Keep going. And, like, anything that you practice at, you'll get better at. And don't get discouraged. My best art teacher said that everyone has a basket of bad art inside them. And the bad art is sitting on top of the good art. And you have to take the bad art out first to get to the good stuff. You can do it. Especially if you used to know how to do something, learning how to do it again, is like, I don't want to say it's no sweat, because sometimes it is sweat, but like, you know you can do it because you did it before, right? Like, anything you've already done once, you can do again. It's okay to feel a lack of confidence, and like, asking for encouragement is good. If you need encouragement, you should be able to ask people for it, and then they should give that to you. But like, it's okay if you don't feel confident, right? You don't gotta feel confident. What you gotta do is just try. If you keep trying, then you can do it. The only way that you can, that you won't be able to do it is if you stop trying. Miss Jean's art advice is the best art advice. I've given that art advice to people before, and they said that it was really encouraging. I found it really encouraging when I was a kid, and I was very discouraged when I first started oil painting because my mother's a toll painter, which is a type of like folk art, but it's done with like acrylic paints. So I had been using acrylic paints for a really long time. And that's what I was used to. But like oil paints are really different than acrylic paints. And so I had this thing in my head that I should be able to do this because I could already do this other thing. But I couldn't. And I got really like frustrated. I was like crying about it because like I just couldn't get the thingy to go. And that's when Miss Jean was like, you know, you got the basket of bad art and you got to take it out first. And it's like, it's normal to be bad at things and you have to like just try until you get better. And also like, I think too, it's really important to keep in mind when we're talking about like art and, yeah, just like all kinds of art, is that like when you see other people's art that they're like showing like online and stuff, usually you're seeing people's like best pieces. It's like their best work. People don't usually take pictures of when they messed up. And like everybody keeps messing up. Like it's normal to mess up or to do something and be like, that's not really, didn't turn out how I wanted, or just scrap it and start over. But like people don't take pictures of the thing that they scrapped and started over. And so I think it gives people like a false impression that once you get to a certain skill level, that everything you do comes out exactly like how you want it to. And that's just not the case. Sometimes when things don't come out the way that you want them to, that can be interesting, right? It can give you like interesting results that you weren't like anticipating. But sometimes it's really frustrating. And it's okay to be frustrated. And if you get frustrated with it, just, you know, maybe take a little break and come back to it later. Because like sometimes I get frustrated that like my Japanese learning isn't going as fast as I would prefer. But I've got limited time. Like, so I try to put like 20 minutes a day into it. I can't always do that every day, but I wish it was going faster. I wish I was better at it, but it's complicated and it's kind of hard. And, I don't have anyone like to really, I don't have anyone to like make me do it. I don't have a reason why I'm doing it that's like outside of like just wanting to. And so like I have to kind of like find my own motivation, and that can be hard. And sometimes I'm sick, and sometimes I'm busy, and sometimes I can't get to it. But as long as I say that I'm still working on it, as long as I say I'm still doing this, then I am. And if I have to put it down for a little while and pick it back up later, that's fine. That's normal. And like as long as I say I'm working on it, I am still working on it. Don't pressure yourself. As long as you like do it with love and like put your all into it, then it'll be what it needs to be. I'm sure you're doing a really good job. And yeah, it's okay. I think I said this in that thread, but like to somebody where it's like a lot of times for stuff like drawing, painting, writing, like all kinds of like creative endeavors, dance, like all kinds of stuff. Like if you try to pick this stuff up when you're an adult and you don't have like experience, then it can be really frustrating, because a lot of times, like, I got through a lot of my like awkward stuff when I was pretty young, and people were just encouraging me for trying it all. And like, people don't really do that for adults, which sucks. Like, we should do that for each other more. We should be like, you're doing great, like, just trying is good. But like, people treat like other people's hobbies like, I don't know, it's like people are scared to talk about their hobbies or the things that they're trying because like they're worried that people will judge them or stuff. And I just wish, like, I wish that people would like not make other people feel judged, because it's good to try things. And it's okay to be bad at something, as long as you're like having a good time, and like, you don't even have to like progress. Like, I played soccer in high school. I wasn't like that good at it, but I did like it, and so like that was enough. Okay, good. I'm glad that the encouragement was encouraging. That's what I was hoping for. But yeah, I mean, like, have the courage to let yourself, like, this is to everybody who can hear me. Have the courage to let yourself be bad at things. No one is good at everything, and you don't get to be good at something without being bad at it first. And like, and sometimes it doesn't matter if you're bad at it, if you're just having a nice time. Like, you don't gotta like be the best at your hobbies. You don't have to get money for them. It's not like, sometimes you can just do things for the pure joy of doing them. And I think it's important to remind people of that, because capitalism has poisoned everything. But sometimes it's okay to just do things because you want to. Ugh. Alright, y'all. So I know you said you had to go. I'll tell you this again later. If you want more encouragement, just ask me for it and I'll give it to you again. If anybody wants encouragement on their creative projects, on any of your hobbies, anything that you're trying to do, any goals that you have, like, let's keep things weight neutral, like body neutral goals. But like, if you have a goal, I would love to encourage you, because I know you can do it. So if anybody wants encouragement, just let me know. I love to encourage people. It is my favorite thing. So please feel free. God Pasta asked, and you can ask too, and I'll give you all the praise. I'm happy to do it. I think that adults should get like encouragement and praise more, because it's hard to be an adult. It sucks. And people are mean about it a lot. And most of us don't know what we're doing, and we could use a little camaraderie and encouragement and praise. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. You can do it. I know you can. Alright, so that's it. That's the stream. Hopefully y'all had a good time. I know I definitely had a good time. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to everybody who's watching live and didn't chat. Thank you to the VOD watchers. And thank you most of all to my subscribers and our mods, Hawk and Forstein. Y'all are the best. You are the bee's knees. I appreciate you so much. I will see you. I'm going to see y'all on Friday. If you can make it. My name is Allie. I'm from Okay to Be Fat, because it is okay to be fat. And this is Yakuza Dead Souls. I will see y'all on Friday if you can make it. If you cannot, I will see you when you can. Be as good as you possibly can be. Pixie, thank you for the challenge points. And I will see y'all on Friday. Have a good one. And I gotta go. Bye.